Here's to hoping. That ain't good. Oh wait, that's good though. That's not. That's good though. Right? Please. Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah. Never go to the autosave, always go to the actual. I don't know if it was good, Pepe, because I do know this is a bonus stream, but... Well, I don't know if I'd call it a bonus stream, but... Extra stream, that's definitely for sure. But I felt like it. Hello, Charisma! That's fair. I don't normally stream on Wednesday, so it's fair. Definitively. And I'd rather you be able to work. But it's nice having you. Even if you're just like everybody's. Anyway, let's see. Okay. It's still starting me there. Well. Yeah. Watering items. Yeah. Cool. Then I gotta grab me some, myself. Some, wheat for my chickens. Although in reality, this isn't what they would eat. Although they're probably eating whatever the heck they want anyway. So, you know. I mean, that's how chickens go. It's like, oh, I'm feeding them food. And then they're like, heck no. Man, I'm feeding myself. Yeah. Well, I can't get a better coop right now anyway, so this is gonna be good. No letters, right? Yeah. I have my running. Eat. Let me see. What are they gonna do? What do I have money-wise? I might want some Monday. Yeah. Just cause, yeah. I can't buy anything without my... Which means what I need to do is I need to complete some quests. I need to look at what quests I have going on right now. Alright, I have 3. Okay. So... Okay, so I've already got all the blooms. Yeah, okay. I can do the one for...
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
I can at least get some money. Maybe a little bit more. Wait, yeah, this way. Because I gotta go this way anyway. I actually have a quest I can complete. I mean, it's amazing when I do have a quest I can complete. Without doing, like, anything, you know? It's wonderful. Or to be more exact, being unaware of having fully completed the quest, so it just becomes, yeah. Wait, I gotta go this way. Because, yeah, I gotta go right behind that guy.
We should be able to do something like this.
Yeah, I should, but I really can't. And I don't know, because I don't have food. In all honesty, its assumption that I would have food is Yeah. I see you managed to collect the antihistamine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, why didn't you just have me collect something like nettles or something if you wanted to get? Yeah, whatever. I'll have everything ready now if you'll hand it over. Done. The cure for hay fever is complete. I don't think it is. Because even the best medicine just doesn't work. You have collected. It was effective during the simulation, but the real test is how well it will perform in real life. I'm starting to doubt it now. The only way to find out is to get someone to take it. So bad. We need hay fever first, that's where to give it to. Who should I give it to? Well, the other try to take for. Yeah, I do. He should be a suitable candidate. What are you waiting for? Yeah. It's like, ooh. Oh, there's Braca. I know Braca. They're like, I'm gonna get you, and I'm just like, Tunemia! Yeah. Anyway. Alrighty. So that'll get me like 1500 G or something like that. Well, somewhere between. Hello, Cody. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so the dude in question's over here. I'm completing a quest, by the way. I'm doing decent. I have been wondering. So here's the thing. Like, well, one, obviously I'm doing really, really good, or feeling pretty good because I'm streaming on a day I don't normally stream. And I was in the mood to stream. Yeah. Anyway, I do have a question. So I realized Saturday, which is a normal streaming day for me, is Christmas Eve. And then, so yeah, that's you. Question is like, should I stream or not? I'm probably gonna stream either way, but yeah. Let's see. Alright, when will this end? It's like, never, dude. Was someone... No, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to decide. Luckily... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, that's rough. It's like, dude. Because I enjoy streaming, I was just figuring it's my usual day. I just want to know what I should be prepared for. Man, it's sneezing like this. If only with some magic here. Well, I have this. Hey, is that a remedy you have there? No, am I kidding? They never work. No, they don't. Well, they sometimes work. But you have to take them over a long course of period of time. It's like, you may as well give it a try. It's like, I don't know if it's going to work or not. I could say as someone who's had allergies, the best thing to do is to take the allergy medicine over a long course of time and then judge it, rather than a short course of time, because it's never going to work short term in that way. If it does, it's going to harm you longer in the long term. I've found. I mean, for different people it works differently, but in general, it's like, try it this way. If it'll calm down the sneezing, I doubt it will. Here it goes. What's the worst that can happen? I don't think it's doing anything. Are you sure this cure works? Let me see if I can go outside now. Never said it works. I just said it's possible. Although in reality, like, there's other ways that work better. As in taking it long term and then judging. Oh, ha! It stopped. The sneezing stopped. I can't believe it. It really worked. Finally a remedy that worked. Achoo. Yep. Oh no. I'm gonna say that's just a, even though I know it's not, because of, like, oh yeah, for good luck or something. Haha. Chew. It's not working, is it? It hasn't helped me one bit. I don't know. I think it's helping quite a bit. Instead of sneezing 3 times in a row, good sir, you're only sneezing once at a time. You have my hopes up for nothing. In reality, I mean, the real answer is over time it should probably be, as I feared, the cure wasn't 100% effective. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. I had a feeling it wouldn't be. And it worked so well in the simulation, it was too good to be true. I thought it would finally work this time. Nope. Poor Omen. Or Regia. Regia is really trying to help out people. That's the funny thing about hay fever. No matter how many new cures you have, they never work. How have I been feeling? Well, I mean, that's the thing. As I said, as someone with allergies and asthma, I go outside, it gets worse. So like today, I went outside. It's getting better and better overall because I'm making sure to take my allergy medicine and I'm doing all the things that are necessary. Like at this point, like I said, I do have to talk to some extent. Got out of the way psychologically. I start holding my voice back. But, overall, it's done pretty well. As long as I take, like, my meds and stuff. Well, I say meds, but it's more like, well, it's the stuff that works for me. Pretty well. It just doesn't sound like it yet, because, as I said, I got into the asthma allergy loop, and it happens. For the most part, I mean, like, I have my voice back. And I'm only really coughing because I went outside today. But, yeah. I mean, that's just how it goes. It's like, no matter how many cures you make, they never work. Yeah, they know they don't, really. At least not short-term, and that's the thing. It's like, trying to make a short-term answer is never going to work for something like allergies, ironically. Watching the situation repeat for hundreds of years. It's like, you've got to be exaggerating, but no. See? That's what I'm saying. It just takes time. And I've got like all the stuff, like my fire cider and stuff that does help keep me healthy. But yeah. I'll show you hundreds of years worth of research if you wish. And actually, never mind. I wouldn't expect an able to understand it anyway. Thanks. I probably would. At any rate, I hope you've understood that not even our technology can eliminate hay fever. You want to be careful. It's like, but I don't think my character has hay fever. It's unpredictable. There's no known trends about who is more likely to catch it. No. I've researched age, gender, diet, various lifestyle habits. I love how the one thing he hasn't actually researched, if you judge by the list, is family lines and hereditary, because it's like, yeah, I've tried to find some kind of link, but in the end the cause remains unknown. Well, I have the answer for you, good sir, or madame. I'm not sure. Because almost all omens look the same, and more often than not they turn out to be female when they look like that. So, I'm gonna actually assume madame. If you leave it to spread, the world will sooner or later be packed full of hay fever sufferers. Yep. It's like, that's life. But I guess I'll say, oh no. That's why I'm fighting this war. The war against hay fever. The unwinnable war. This was a minor setback, but one day I will finish the cure without fail. It's my mission, my reason to be. Good for you, Regia. So you'll keep abducting people? No, I won't need to. My research is moving on to the next stage. And with that, Abel, I must be on my way. In other words, it's like, yeah, no, I can't do it. I appreciate your help. I'll continue fighting to cure the world of hay fever. Those one with allergens? No, that's not gonna happen. I doubt we will meet again, but I hope you'll be rooting for me from afar. Yeah, well. I hope that you succeed. I know you won't, because that's life. But, yeah. Oh, 1,000. That's kind of sad. But that's probably because I'm more used to more money. Hello, Haya. Yes, I am. Other than, I did go outside today, so I am coughing a little bit. But overall, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My voice is comfortable. I'm happy. And, I mean, I'm feeling well enough to have an extra stream this week. So, yeah. I do. I'm pretty happy with the results so far of doing what I really kind of have to do. Alright, do I have any other quests right now? Here, nope, that's all, not here. And here, do I have anything? Actually, I can just check like this. Okay, there are new quests. Ish. Cool. I need money. In the game, I mean in real life too. So that, who doesn't? Alright. Quest 1. Alrighty. No, because today's Wednesdays. Or is a Wednesday. And I normally don't stream them. Yeah. Nah, I'm used to that. But like I said, I've actually been feeling pretty good, and I've been thinking about adding back in the 2 days that I removed. Or 2 of the days, rather. Perhaps. Yeah. I only... Just because, you know, I don't sleep anyway. It's easier. I haven't decided. But I mean, I enjoy streaming on, in general. Because it's nice to be able to talk to people and stuff. Because I do live on a farm in a very rural place. So, yeah. Oh. Quiet. Yeah, no, I know. The farm is decent. We have our chickens, obviously. I mean, it's winter. So, you know, take that as you will. Although it's winter in Florida, so it's not that bad. No pigs. At least not right now. Maybe one day. Probably not. But we do have our chickens. And they're just getting kind of old. Thanks for coming. Hello. Oh, my mom wishes even more. But yeah, goats. Actually, specifically what she really wants are those fainting goats. But at the same time, she wants goats. Because my brother, I think I mentioned this before, but he's got his milk allergy. But he can do goat milk, so goats. But goats are expensive. That's the thing. goats are wonderful creatures overall. They will sing with you if you sing. Sometimes. And they will headbutt you the rest of the time. Not really, but sometimes. We used to go to like a farm where they would have like goats. I haven't done that in a long time, but I mean that's just kind of yeah. All right, just gonna say you two are looking well. I'm much better now, thanks. My memory, however, Miss Lily has been doing everything she can for me these last few days. She's been asking around Nemia, getting me to every doctor she can. It's like, that's not... It's outside of my memory coming back. It's not your fault. You don't need to apologize. You're really determined. I mean, I think in reality you should probably meet his family. Thanks, but nothing's working. At this point, I'm about to give up. Miss Lilia. How many times? You can just call me Lilia. Probably like in the Japanese, Lilia son. But sorry, you'll have to forgive me. You've done so much for me. As things are, I can hardly do anything but to pay you back. Don't be silly, I'm doing this because I want to. Don't expect anything back. Yep, that's how it goes. Why are you being so kind to me? I've been wondering, who am I to you? Has she still not told him? Like, seriously? That's amazing. All this time. And she's still not telling him that they literally eloped and then had a boat crash. Basically, the two of them... Alright, so this is a continuous quest. And basically, what happened is, yeah, they eloped. But they went by sea. Even though the sea was having issues at that point. With the Lorelei, the Bulla. But yeah, he can't... Basically, he hit his head during the, crash. And somehow ended up in Nemia. Still not sure how, because there's really not much overall. It's pretty landlocked, even if this is an island. And then, yeah, she was literally, you can tell because their clothes don't fit in at all. They look like they should be where they should be, which is argy, but yeah, anyway. It's like, are you sure you don't want to tell him? Really, Lilia? You're not going to tell him? Fair enough. But Lilia's a one. Definitely. Her whole thing is yeah. She went searching for him. She was certain he was dead. Finally decided to just come to Nemia anyway. Found him. Found out he has amnesia. Yeah. And then she's trying to help him get all his memories back, I guess. Although it's like, if he's not going to remember, he's not going to remember. Probably. In that way, because, head trauma. Yes, I'm sure. Sorry, but it's nothing special. So that's special. I just owe you one, that's all. It's like, no, you literally ran away because his parents did not want you two to get married. Possibly. Or to be more exact, they just simply didn't approve of her. That was their whole story. Is that Jane's parents didn't approve of Lily. And no. They might be related, I don't think so. But Lilia, for one, is a girl. I know the art style is confusing. But, like, beyond that, like I said, their whole story is they met, they fell in love, and then his parents didn't like her. So they ran away. That's their whole story. By sea. Even though there's a million other ways to go, including by land. Fair enough? Try to understand once my memory comes back. And this is like the third couple. I guess it's only the second couple. I hope it comes back soon. Then I'll be able to thank you properly. I mean, I'm kind of left with, why doesn't she just help him go back to his parents then? If... Jade. She's not gonna help him get his memories back. Or rather, she's just gonna not tell him. Alright. I guess, so you're really gonna give up? Well, it's not like I've exhausted every option yet. Yeah, you've got one. The last one isn't gonna be easy. Duh. I don't mind. I'll do anything to get my memory back. It's like, I have even my own characters determined. Please let me be useful somehow. Argene. Yeah, but there's no point in going to Argene right now, Lilia. If there's one place that could jog his memory, it's Argene. And me! You know that they're... Well, I guess maybe not. Just gotta go with why Argene. I'll explain everything when we get there. Jade, do you think you can handle the trip? I'll handle trying to think of my memory back. It's like... We'll meet again. Thank you. Let's go now. No. I'm just getting that one started. But the thing is, I should know... My character should know that, why Archie? Like, it hasn't... Although I suppose it's potentially possible that canon lies within the story. And then her. Alright. Oh, it's you. I was hoping I'd get to see you again. I have a bad feeling about this. Not because of her, but because of a different girl. Well, that won't do. I haven't even said anything yet. Although, truth be told, I've been looking for you because I have a favor I wanted to ask. That's fine. I want you to take me to Shatola. I was going to say Shatola, because it's like, I know why she wants to go there. Do you remember my pendant and how it looked like a shell you gave me? Well, I tried asking my parents about it. But they started acting really weird. Yeah, because you're adopted. Like they're hiding something from me. But I think I know why. The pendant must be hiding some big important secret. I don't think that's why. So please take me to Shatola. I just know that I'll find out what the secret is if I go there. It's like, you should ask your parents first. They might say yes. I can't tell them I'm going. There's no way they'd let me. Well, the reason they weren't willing to let you before is because you wanted to go to some random beach. You didn't even know where you wanted to go. But Shatola is, like, an actual place. Does this mean you won't help me? Not without your parents' permission. Well, I see. Well, at least I'm not completely out of options. My parents won't let me go. You won't help me either. Nope. I'll just have to go on my own. No! I expected this would happen, so I already made preparations in advance. I guess I'll see you when I get back. If you're worried about me at all, then come find me in Shatola. I have to go to Shade Forest, don't I? All she had to do was ask. Give specific reasons. And yeah. If it is still a no, I might say yes. But she didn't even ask. Anyway, I'm not going to do the urging one because I don't think I can. Although I might be able to. Wait, do I have to go to Argene actually? Catch up to her. Yeah. Is there anybody else that needs... Oh. I guess there's a little girl that needs... Or a boy that needs help. But, yeah, no, it's like, really? Really, girly girl? Not that way. You're gonna go and you're going to... Yeah, I'm listening. I'm not sure. There are some articles that state that it is. Or rather, there's technical romance. Like, I could technically maybe romance, like, her and a few others. Alright, where's the kid that needs my help? This one. Annie, what have you done? Poor kid. This doesn't like you. I can't believe you broke that face on purpose. You know better than that. Treat things with care. Why are you assuming it was on purpose? Like, my first thought would be on accident. Okay, but that wasn't the kid talking. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry. 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 I won't do it again. Like that? Is that deep enough? I think I can go deeper right now. Because of... Alright. Don't say it like that. Do you even mean it? Yeah. Can I go now? Fine. But you won't get away with this the second time, Annie. If I catch you doing something like this again... If you say so. Hey, I'm not done with you. My goodness, what's gotten into that child? You just assumed that she's... a caretaker, that she broke it on purpose. What? Do you have a moment to talk? Is that unusual for her? Thanks for your concern. Annie's not usually this kind of child. Well, it means there's something up. Usually. Or she didn't do it on purpose. Or someone else blamed her, depending. She's always been well behaved. She's the last one here I would expect to do something like that. And in fact, she's usually the one keeping the other kids in check. Then there's probably a problem. But she's been acting up more and more recently. Is she being influenced by someone? Maybe. There could be someone outside the orphanage with bad intentions influencing her to act that way. Dunno. I dread to think, though. This couldn't have happened at a worse time. She knows she can come to us about anything, if only she'd talk to us. Shall I try talking to her? Really? I would be ever so grateful if you could. I hope I can actually talk and not, like, have... I think Annie might just open up to you. I don't think so. I have a good feeling about it. Alright. Where did Annie go? I guess Annie is not here. Why is this building so big? Alright. I'm gonna take a bite of my ramen. I knew it. She's not gonna be very far. Now it's your turn, Annie. Count to 10, okay? No cheating. I know. And you be careful not to fall over, alright? I'll be fine. Even if I do fall over, you'll look for me. Won't you, Big Sis? What am I gonna do with you, eh? Fair enough. Look, a stranger. Nana, that's no way to talk to a visitor. Yeah. Sorry about her. She's only little. Sure. I will make the other little Nana. So, are you at the orphanage to meet someone? I want to talk to you, actually. Me? Why me? I'm pretty sure Nana's got to be the one that did the trouble thing. You tell her you saw her get into trouble with the teacher about the vase. Oh no, you saw that. You got in trouble? Did you do something bad, Annie? Is that what you mean? I could do a little bit more. Yes, I did. I am not a good girl like you, Nana. I did something really bad. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can't do a little bit more. What? No way! I got a Valley Girl. Because, I mean, that's the thing. It's more of like a Valley Girl kind of voice almost. It's true. Just now I got told off by Miss Noah for breaking a vase. She got really angry with me, so I must be a bad girl. Oh, you want Annie to be the rude one, but you told me to have her be the deep voice. Okay. She got really angry with me, so I must be a bad girl. Don't be bad like me, okay, Nana? Oh, deep and... Okay, let me try this again. I can't do deep and rude in that way, but I could try. She got really angry with me, so I must be a bad girl. Don't be bad like me, okay, Nana? Like that? Whew, it's a little difficult. But, that's not true. You're not a bad girl, Annie. I can do what I can. It's more like a... It's fun. I like doing silly voices. I used to read to my siblings, like, all the time. And stuff. I'm actually... I kind of, at one point, wanted to be a bit of a voice actor, but it's just kind of like... didn't work out. Anyway, like I said, I can't do too much, because obviously my voice isn't fully better. But, I can do a little bit. And I can't do high right now, because, like, that's where my voice is the worst. No, it's because of my, it's because I lost my voice, remember? And then I've only started getting it back. Unfortunately, it comes back in stages, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, I can go up to, let me see, like, how high can I get my voice? I can get it up to about here before it starts cracking. So about, like about this, kinda. Hello. Chris. I didn't sneeze, like, thank you. Anyway, I was just saying, like, I can get my voice about up to here now. It's not great, but it's kind of okay. See? That could be good too, but Annie should be normal now. Okay. Do you mean normal by what I was doing? Okay, so you want Annie to be rude but deep. And you want the other little girl to be like this up here. Okay, I can do that. It's not that hard because it's like I said, I got this part of my voice back. Alright. Uh-oh. There you are. Your visitors are waiting for you, Annie. Come back inside the orphanage at once. They're here now. Come on. Mr. and Mr. Hollats are waiting. What are these bullets? Actually, this is a... No, wait. Actually, this is a good chance. I can't do it. Okay. It's hard to do it with the lines like this.
Annie
Annie! Watch this, Nana. I'll show you how bad your big sister is. I don't curse, so I'm not gonna do something like that, but I can change dialogue up a little bit. Okay? Because of my own choices, I don't like to curse. Huh? Yeah, I know. I don't mind changing that up though, like if it's as in general. Annie, come back here. But why today of all days? The Holtzes are here. Because Nana's her little sister and her little sister isn't getting adopted. Who are the Holtzes? They're Annie's visitors. It's important that she sees them. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you please go after her? Well, maybe not like an actual big like little sister, but as far as she's concerned. Thank you. Yeah. Where did Annie go? Is she playing Catch the Canelu? I want to play. Now. You're coming inside with me. Alright. Ah. Try asking around Nemia Town for Annie. Well, this should lead to money, so I will, but I do feel bad for her. Because she's clearly just trying to be... Okay. So this dude... A girl from the orphanage. What does she look like? Something tells me you know. You say that you're looking for Annie. Oh, I know who she is. Haven't seen her today, though, sorry. I'd remember seeing her. She gets sent all over to my ship all the time for that shop. If I see her, I'll send her back to the orphanage. Hopefully you find her first, though. Yeah. But yeah, I bet what it is that she doesn't want to get adopted. Are you looking for someone? You say you're looking for Annie. She's pretty famous around town if everyone knows who she is. Oh, Annie. Yes, actually, now that you mention it, I did see her running earlier. It looked like she was heading away from town. Uh-oh. I didn't see where she went, though. She's such a good girl. What must have happened for her to run away from the orphanage like that? She's proving she's a bad girl. Just the other day, I saw her picking up litter on the streets with her teacher. I didn't expect that from her. Maybe she's just going through a phase. Anyway, I hope you find her soon. I'm sure you do. And then one last person. Where do I need to go? Are you on a different floor? Yeah. Yeah. Also, I mean, obviously she broke the vase to make the people not want to adopt her. Kid logic that way. Thinking, oh, of course they won't want me if I'm a bad girl. In reality, they'll just be like, huh? Yeah. But it makes sense that she wouldn't necessarily want to be, if she's more like a, she thinks of herself as the big sibling, or older sibling, and everyone at the, yeah, what is it? You say you're looking for Annie. You looking for Granny? Me too, kid. She left me not long ago. Oh, Annie from the orphanage. I might have seen her. A little girl almost ran into me earlier. I asked her where she's going in such a hurry, and she said out of town. That could only mean your step. I wonder why that little girl would want to go out there. Sounds like Annie has left Nemia. and is on her way to Njord's Step. Try searching around Njord's Step. Alright, I'm gonna pause a second to eat. Sorry. I'm trying not to be too much noise. Although I was eating an egg, so I don't know how crunchy that. It's more of a slurp. It is. It's ramen. I took a thing of instant ramen. I added a little bit of cream cheese, I added an egg, and I added some ham. It's quite good. It's mostly being done for my throat, though. Because it's pretty good art. Actually, I do just say, I'm actually that kind of person. I am a weirdo. I guess it's probably because I learned stuff from... Okay, since I was young, I've had problems, or I had issues knowing how to express myself. Apparently, it's part of the Asperger's thing. But basically, I learned to express myself through study and stuff, if you will, of other people and things. Yeah, I have Asperger's. Cool. They thought I was ADHD when I was younger, and then I took tests, and it was like, nope. Turns out it wasn't ADHD, and they gave me ADHD meds as well, and it was just like when I was younger, it just really it messed up my metabolism. It messed up all my, and it turned out it was because that kind of medicine was the worst thing to do for somebody who had Asperger's, and they were giving it to me because they thought I had ADHD, because nobody actually really tested. But then we went to a neurologist, and the neurologist was the one that was able to go, yeah, no, this isn't ADHD. But yeah, I am an Aspie. It's the kind of thing, point being, it did become very difficult. I had to learn how to express myself, and that was, I think, the most difficult part of it, other than OT skills. Fair enough. Like, I notice I don't say, I just say Aspie. I just learned, but yeah, no. No. Basically, I found out when I was 16. I also found out at that point that I hadn't gotten a wink of REM sleep my entire life at that point. Because my body doesn't produce melatonin. Yeah. No, I like I said, I get that. And for me, like I said, I literally had to learn how to make expressions with my face and stuff. But that does lead to things like going, okay, so people say, and it's become automatic after all these years, but it really does, Oh, there's Annie. But first, I defeat you, Bloom. And can I defeat another Bloom? Yeah, I can. Just die, yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. That's probably also why I tend to be pretty chill, because I just don't... Yeah. Do I learn to be? It's my natural state, is just to be more kind of neutral. Finally, I made it out of... No, I made it out of anemia. That should do it. Something this bad should definitely put them off of me. This away, it will be Nana. Oh, it's even more sad. Oh, she's trying to make sure that Nana gets to be adopted. That's a sweet, sweet thing. You're this person from that time. Don't tell me. I can't do the voice right now. I can do the deep voice, though. I can do the Valley Girl or the deep. I'll do the deep, though. Don't tell me you came back to take me back. But please let me go. But my biggest issue with the Aspie ended up actually being things like scissors. To this day, my mother panics whenever I have a knife in my hand. I'm okay with it, but it's not the best. And scissors too. Heck, I panic sometimes for myself just because I know I really am not that. I can, yeah. No, I'm being honest. But yeah, no. I get it. Yeah. And, then you couple in the dyslexia. I read pretty good now. Because my mom was determined, but I have trouble reading in certain shades of red and purple. I think that was the worst thing that ever happened to me was I had a math teacher. Even though I understood the math really well. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I did not steal. I think that's just something that a lot of people who end up being Aspie/autistic tend to have on par as well. Because, I'm going to be honest, it's not just me, it's my siblings too. Well, to some extent. Though they got the OT and stuff, but then you got the dyslexia thing. Oh yeah, I understand that one. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, that is exactly it. Yep. I apparently had teachers who were like had to have the hand mirror when I was younger, and so they were like, oh. Like, I understood the material, and then at the same time, I was like, I write backwards. Like I said, though, my mom was determined, and so the only thing I really have a problem with now is the greater than or less than symbols. Yeah, nice. Again, that is actually something that tends to be common with people who have Asperger's/autism. I did a research project on it in 8th grade. Because I was actually really interested. I mean, I guess that was the first time actually. So I was actually 14 when I was diagnosed, I guess. But I wanted to actually understand it. Because I was like, what is this thing I was diagnosed with? And it's interesting. Math tends to be common. Reading tends to be more difficult. Emotional connections and empathy. I'm ironically far more empathetic than most Aspies. But the able to express the emotion tends to be more difficult. A lot of the food allergies that I have tend to be common. Well, not the strawberry one, but like to be careful about things like certain types of things, like gluten and stuff. Those are all tend to be connected to the Asperger's/autism. It was very interesting to actually do all the research and stuff about it and learn that like there's these things. I mean, obviously that information that was for that research project is probably somewhat out of date to some extent, but yeah. See, I mean, like I said, it's an interesting thing to learn about when you find out you do have it. Just to find out, like, what is it? But, yeah. I definitely... And then, rather than, obviously not caused by vaccines, but apparently there are certain vaccines that are also tend to be more problematic if you do have it. Although I don't think they have that research anymore because, that would be counterintuitive. It was an interesting thing to learn about. And overall, I like I said, I do... Oh, thank you for the follow, Sleepy Katara. Pleasure having you on. Anyway, but like I said, it was a very interesting thing to learn. Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Anyway, like I said, it was interesting about the whole Aspie thing, because for me, I was just... I really was curious at that point, because I was like, so... Every day is a wonderful day for pie. Although I had fudge earlier, and fudge is very good too. I definitely love this game too. The only thing I have a little bit of issues, it's like it's a fantasy game. You don't gotta have the whole climate thing. But other than that, it's fine. Overall, it's actually a really fun game. Especially, it's like, I like that it's like a Square Enix game mixed with Stardew. Yeah. It's like, it's a fantasy game. I'm gonna guess this is set in the future of this world, but it's an interesting game. I quite like it. Though, overall, because it's definitely a lot of fun. I like the battle system, and I like that it's just kind of, yeah. Anyway, I got distracted. But, yeah, no, I like the game, definitely. I think the first time I saw, like, trailers and stuff, I was like, this is going to be a game for me. Because I like the farming games, and I like the RPGs, and this is a mix of both. Alright. Just for today, I'll go back to the orphanage later, I promise. Yep. That is another thing that is an Aspie thing. That is also associated with ADHD, but it can be either, which is why you have to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. That's part of what I like about this game, is it opens up really quickly. So I can get distracted. Hey, I started a quest the quest that I finished earlier, like, ages ago. And it is a wonderful day for pie. Yes. Or fudge. I think the only game that I've really liked that's a single story fully and completely is the Undertale game. And even then, it has side quests and stuff, so it's like, I think that's the thing that's important, if it's a single focused game. Kind of like, I guess Skyward Sword is considered like that as well, although you can run off and do whatever you want once you open up the world, which is nice. But, I mean, that's the thing. Lots of side quests are necessary. I don't like games that are just single purpose. You can't go back and find something different or whatever. I enjoy them, or I guess I enjoy them somewhat, but at the same time, it does get a little boring for me. But I like this game. Pretty pleased with cherry on top. I see. Beautiful sweet is a wonderful day for pie. Yeah. Yeah. You can talk to me. Why'd you run away? I kind of like that about the Pokemon Violet, although at the same time I feel like it's more single-focused in its own way than this game. That has an overall story. It's kind of amazing how much it is. But, yeah. If I tell you, will you let me go? By the way, Haya, you want me to continue with the deep voice, right? I don't think I've... I'm still just going through Violet. Alright. I don't know about doing a backflip, but, maybe someday on the Alien Isolation. But, okay, continue the deep voice. Alright. Depends on the reason. Okay. Well, I've got nowhere left to run, so I might as well tell you. You know how I had some visitors? They're the Hulitzes. They want to adopt me. Alright. Don't you want to get adopted? Probably, but Nana wants... I mean, I do. They're really nice people and everything. But that's why they shouldn't adopt me. It's not me who should be getting adopted. It's Nana. Oh, I've been in the orphanage longer, so I'm used to not having parents. But Nana isn't. She's still too little to know what's going on. So I can wait, but I want Nana to grow up with parents. Oh, that's why I'm causing trouble. So the Hollises will choose Nana instead. How's Nana feel about it? Because that's the real question, isn't it? Well, she doesn't know. I kept my plan a secret from her. And I'm sure she'll be like, but you should be the one that should be adopted, because you've been here longer. Anyway, I told you, so will you let me go now? Alright. I'm going to say, why don't you talk to Nana? Because, I mean, that is the real answer. I think. Talk to her. Yeah. It's an amazing thing. Maybe I should talk to her. I think you should. Because honestly, sometimes you learn something you don't know. So it's always good to talk to other people if you're not sure. Okay, I think I should go back after all. Especially if you care about someone. I don't want people to think that Nana's a bad girl because of me. And I'd hate to give the other kids from the orphanage a bad reputation as well. See? And I don't think that would do that. I'm going to go back and apologize to everyone. I tell Nana and the Hollises how I feel. You know, the other thing I have a problem with, I actually think it's fine in the game, but I am kind of left with, it's like, why are all the couples, like, so toxic? In a weird way. Actually, no. Mostly the first couple. Like, yeah, I get that he went into the military to try and become stronger for her, and she didn't agree to that. But at the same time, like, I mean, I think the thing to me I'm left with is she locks him out of his house, and then she tells him not to wait, as she's locked him out of his house. I mean, they eventually work it out, obviously, but, I mean, to me, I was like, the heck, girl? Don't tell him to not wait and keep him locked out of his house. Then he has to wait, no matter what. You know? I mean, it was just that kind of thing to me where I was like, okay, continuation. I don't know. Yeah, logic. It's like, and I mean, I know he told her not to wait for him, well, no, he didn't even say that. He said he was sorry for wasting her time because, and I went back because I've been playing the game on my own a little bit as well, but it's like, because she literally tells him that people told her that her time was being wasted. So he apologized. Because, I mean, it is logical that he would assume, you know, she's telling him that this, so obviously she does to some extent feel that she might have wasted her time. I mean, obviously she didn't really necessarily, but he had hit his head and just woken up from a coma. It's like, she's just like, well, then I won't wait any longer. And it's like, really? Okay. Anyway, I don't know. You could disagree with me, Katara, if you want. I'm just saying, like I said, it is, or agree, I don't know. But it is just one of those things where I was like, it's a little bit off. Like, logic-wise, some of them things are a little illogical, but other than that, it's like, it's fun, and it's not my problem. Annie, you're back. I'm sorry, Miss Renosa. I shouldn't have run away like that and worried everyone. No, you shouldn't. But you're a kid. There's some degree of stupid kid logic that's okay. Don't worry, the main thing is you're back now, safe and sound. Late at night. Miss Renosa. Rezanoa. Yes? Can I talk to Mr. and Mrs. Hullett, please? There's something I need to tell them. And Nana too. Alright. I just kind of... I actually feel like a lot of the girls in this game aren't terribly logical. Which I find more funny than anything. Overall. Well, since they're still inside, so go ahead and tell them what you need to. Like the girl who's like, why would my brother care that I sent a letter saying I was coming to visit and then I never did? Thank you. That girl was weird. Even her lover was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? You didn't tell him. You decided not to go after all. It was kind of funny. But at the same time, it is like, how did she not logic that one through? But it makes for some pretty funniness. And obviously, story's got a story, right? Also, they're not dressed for this area, are they? Which means that whoever goes is going to Argene and technically possibly dying. For a while. Depending on how the story goes. Mr. Hollis, please forgive me for earlier. I was terribly rude of me. Don't worry about it, dear. We're just glad that you're a spirited child. So you made yourself more interesting to them. That's right. Wait. You had us worried for a moment, though. So Hollis gets a name and not his wife. Figures. Well, half the people in this game don't get names, so, well, more like 75%. Not shocking. So I hear there's something you want to tell us, dear? It's about the adoption. About the adoption. Go on. I keep wanting to do a kid voice. I'm really grateful for you deciding to adopt me, but I'm afraid I can't. Annie? Instead of me, please adopt Nana. How do you know that they're not adopting Nana too? Annie? Don't be silly, Annie. They can't do that. Please, Mr. Hollett. They cannot do that. I guarantee it's about to say that, like, because they're already adopting her too. They can't adopt one and not the other if they're adopting both. I don't want Nana to grow up thinking it's normal to have no parents. So I'm begging you, please. Oh, Annie. I know how you feel, Annie. I really do. But adoption is a complicated process. You can't substitute one child for another. That's right. It would be rather difficult to adopt a different child at this stage. Or is this going to be this? Aww. How about you, Nana? What would you like to do? Me? Would you like to leave the orphanage and come live with us, dear? No. Nana? If I leave, then I won't be with Big Sis anymore. I want to stay with Annie. Don't say that, Nana. This would be good for you. Don't you want us to stay together? Yeah, I knew it. Of course I do, Nana. But looks like adopting Annie might not be the best idea. I think you're right. I understand. Oh, let's end the adoption process. They should have gone with they're both being adopted. It'd be funny. Instead, we're going to have to start a new process to adopt Nanny and Nana together. Oh! Wait, did you say... I said I'll adopt the both of you. Is that all right with you? That would be amazing, are you sure? It wouldn't be right to separate such close sisters. Plus, the house would be more lively with two of you. Mr. Hullitz. But if we're adopting both of you, we'll need to start all our preparations again from the beginning. We'll need more time. Is that going to be all right? Yes, of course. What? Does that mean we're not going to get separated? I guarantee the reality is they were already planning on adopting both, because notice how both of them are there? And they're just like, shh, to Miss Resinoa. Yes. We're staying together, Nana. Really? Yay! I'm so happy for you. I'm not going to say it's good that you spoke up because I'm pretty sure they probably were planning on adopting both. And then they're like, what? What? Well, we'll just go along with it kind of thing. Thank you. I wouldn't have had the courage to speak to them without you. Isn't this lovely, girls? Yeah, see, like, even Miss Resinoa is like, isn't that lovely? We're going to be good girls for Mr. and Mrs. Hullets, aren't we, Nana? Why is he being called because if their last name is Hullets, why is he being called Hullets and the other Hullets is White? It should just say Mr. Hullets and Mrs. Hullets. I feel like that might be a mistake. Yeah. Alright, how much money? Not bad, and I got milk! Ha-ha! Without having to buy. But yeah, no. I mean, the fact that both girls were brought into the room and yeah. I get the feeling that they were about to be told that, well, turns out after all they were going to both be adopted. And then they're like, well, yeah. There's never a sad ending here. Like, I mean, or any ending other than the pretty most obvious one. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that first couple, what I really wish I could have done, is I wish I could have said, I will romance the guy instead. Because I was like, he's not a bad guy, you know? He's trying to be strong to protect his girl. The only reason he even apologized for wasting time was pretty much because she said it. And he had been in a coma, injured horribly, and had lost the ring he was planning to give her as a, you know, I guess technically there was a sort of bad ending, a bittersweet one at least, to one of the quests. Although it's a quest, so that's part of why it's, like, not, a bad ending. But, like, there was where the mayor was like, I recently got a letter from my friend saying he was going to no longer send me letters. He asked, basically, so I was asked to go to the mayor's friend and find out what was up. And that turned out that the mayor's friend had died and it had been the granddaughter all along writing the letters for a pretty long time. But that she was just trying to, basically end it before she got found out. The reason it's semi-positive is he's like, well, we could write letters to each other. The worst ending? Huh. Yeah, I knew it. They closed. There's a sad ending. I got the money, but I can't spend it. No. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my farm. I finally have money to spend on seeds. But because I spent time getting the money to spend on seeds, I can't get the seeds. Also, there's whole recipes I can't make. I don't know about the hopeless. Well, here's one. The one I mentioned where the girl decided not to tell her brother that she just wasn't coming after all. For her ending's not terribly great because basically he decides he's going to go move near them and make them send him letters every day because he's mad. He's like, so instead of telling me that you found someone. I know, the sandwich looks good. It's like, yeah, he's like, he's mad. You could tell he's kind of annoyed because he's like, so instead of, because, yeah, she literally decided instead of telling him that she had met someone, she just wasn't gonna go, after all, to go see him. I didn't send him any letters, so he's like, oh, I'm moving over there. I'll build them a nice house, but I'm going to be their neighbor. And I'm going to get letters every day until I am satisfied. So, for her, it's not a terribly happy ending. It's kind of hopeless. It's like, how could you? And it's like, how could he not? He's mad. Oh. Ice orb. Interesting. I wonder what it does. Probably useful, but I probably could use fire orbs. Where'd I get it? I don't know about that one. Alright. Farm level up. I'm almost at farm level up. 5 more to go. That would be an odd one to have in a game. Yeah. But this one is, I think, only T for teen. That's why. I need to plant potatoes. Wait, what do I have in the water category? Wait a minute. There. Why is it not telling me I have stuff? Alright. Done that, done that, done that.
I like those who at least try.
Okay. I like potatoes too. Apparently I'm not very good at cooking them because my sister's like, you can't cook potatoes. I get it. Did I actually plant my potatoes? Yeah, I did. Cool. But I like them just fine. I like rice too. Honestly, I like any food. Alright. I should probably save up money. And then get some of the, whatever they're called. The, well, let's see. I think I have some feed here somewhere, right? No, I guess not in this game. That sounds really good. Kind of like a hash brown. Which is very tasty. Like I said, I'm better at doing things like desserts. Like the fudge I made. Though it came out a little extra buttery than it was intended, but it was pretty good. What made it I like baking and stuff. Yeah, okay, I can't sell. Is there anything I can sell? Like, I don't want to get sheep. Oh, wait, I could sell that. Woo. Why do I have those? Alright. Just seeing, do I have anything? Because I've noticed as long as it's, like, something that says, you can ship it and get money. It's like, nope. I don't know what those are going to be. But, I could sell some eggs, but there wouldn't be a point. Gonna use them in recipes later, I think. The milk. Woolums. I want some woolums. I need 7,000 G, I think. Or no, it's 6,500, I think. Either way, tons of money that I don't have. You mean in game or the potatoes?
See you later.
Or just food? Because food is definitely useful. And tasty. And I like cooking. I think I mentioned it before. Yeah, I definitely have. I'm somebody that enjoys... I actually enjoy baking and stuff. So, I do like to... How do I put it? I like to bake for my birthday. Like, actually bake a cake and stuff for myself. But I've definitely been told many times, that's just so sad. Aren't you lonely? I'm like, even when I'm with my family, I still want to bake. And if I've been offered by someone else for them to bake. Well, I don't mean like a cake specifically. I mean more like whatever I want to bake that time, like for the birthday in general. Hey, I make cheesecake like at least twice a month. I get it. It's really good in a rice maker. And easy. And gluten-free. So yeah, I get it. Cheesecake, good. Yeah, I'm sure I feel sleepy. But even things like that. What did I get? Azure Sprat. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, no. I like making. I just like baking. I have for many birthdays / Christmas and stuff requested baking utensils so I could bake things for myself. Whether it be pie, cheesecake, fudge, cake. All the specific types. Like, oh, what's the type of cake I enjoy cooking? And eating. I don't know. It could be nice every now and then. Alright. Eversweet. No. Alright, I need to look at this fish I got. I have no money. So what is this fish? Earns money when shipped. Huh. I might hang on to it for now. I think my sister was saying something about it and I don't remember what. Other than she was going on about it. I think something about secret shops in Shatola. So I might just take that to Shatola. Let's see. Also, I should probably make myself some stuff. Make sure it actually went in here and not the other one. Yeah. Make bell for easy travelability. Yeah. But, yeah, no. Sweets, I can make. Meat, I'm pretty good at cooking. So long as you like it rare to medium rare. I sold my eggs today, I guess. But you know what? That's 790 kilo altogether. Which I'm okay with. Hamburgers are good. My siblings sometimes like my hamburgers, except for when I'm in a specific mood. Because I like adding sardines. Like a can to like 2 pounds of beef, I mean, but it gets too fishy for them sometimes. And I'm like, it's good for you though. And it could taste pretty good. They like it when they don't know it's in there, but they don't like it when they do.
See you later.
Kind of thing. It's the idea. Though I'm not going to make them like it, because, you know, it's not... Pineapple's pretty good. I can't do too much of it, because I seem to have a bit of an allergy, but... Overall, pretty good, yeah. I can respect that. I don't need that.
Let's give it our all today.
Yeah, I know, everything. I could do cooked decently well. But, uncooked, I can't really do. That's where it really... I don't know, it's like, it's not the acid, though, because I could do other things that would be similar. It seems to be, I think it's, like, the bromelain. I could do mango. My mom cannot do as much mango, because she's got a bit of an allergy, but I could do mango. Mango's okay. I used to eat lots of mangoes. I like mangoes decently. Anything I could do that's not a cake crop. Nope. Should probably get some wheat seeds. Let me get some. Oh, this. Yeah. Which mango? There's all kinds of mangoes that are good. I I think it's best when it's slightly green, slightly orange. Kind of in the middle. Just a personal thing. I acknowledge not everybody's like that. What's the mail I got? Oh. It's from Annie. Here's that recipe for you. It's not medicinal, but it should relieve your symptoms. Yep, letter has dozens. Yeah, that could be pretty good. It's also good with chili. I have found. You can close with the letter are dozens of pages of medicine recipe. You skim through it, but you don't think you'll ever be able to make it. Paprika's good too. Definitively, yes. Paprika goes on everything. You mean the Worcestershire sauce? Cause yeah, sardines, very good. Oh, that's a different thing. I'm sorry, when I think of, like, the English sauce, I think of Worcestershire, because I do like Worcestershire. Worcestershire uses, anchovies, I believe. Or sardines, I can't remember which. And a bunch of other spices and things. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Good
no,
morning.
that's not it. What I was thinking of. But it is... That's pretty good, too. There's all sorts of things that go good with mango. Yeah, I know. I was just saying, it's like, that's the one I think of. Not the chicken. Which I like because I like anchovies and sardines and stuff. And I like when the flavor is really heavily that way. Siblings, not so much. I mean, there's other good flavors too out there. Like, there's actually all sorts. Grew up in a house full of flavor. How it's called, this one? I'm not sure what you're talking about now. Green balls with red? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think, what would that one be? Because at first I was thinking of, or do you mean like a pepper? Do you mean the pepper? I don't think that's right? You remember? What's it called? Olives. Ooh. Olives could be good. It depends on how you're having the olives. Like, on their own, they could be okay, but they're not always that good. Especially, it's like, if they're not pickled right. Fair enough. But like in a tapenade, olives and anchovies and all the other things and the garlic and all that together, that could be really good. But it's all super chopped up. And super salty. I should buy this. Alright. Mont Blanc. Ooh. All the good things. King cake. Yum. Now that I have less money. Ginger's good too. You mean pickled? Like pickled ginger or regular ginger? Because both are good. Or do you mean candied ginger? Now I think about it. Like all of it's good. I need pumpkins. I'll buy one. It's so... Because I need it for recipe. And then I think I'll buy some... Wheat seeds. It's so sad. Everything's so expensive. Grated ginger's good too. I was just asking because there's like a zillion and one ways to have ginger. And I like most of them. Although they do definitely go where they go. Yeah. Ooh, is it like the reed one? Where it's the reeds, you tear the top off and you got the gummy thing inside? Kind of thing? It's not exactly a gummy, but it very much is similar. Or is it like an actual ginger gummy, like the Ginger People gummy? Because both are good. No, I know. That's what I was saying. I know, that's what I'm saying. It is a sort of gummy kind of thing. Yeah. Or you probably make it handmade, maybe, I guess. I'm guessing. But no, I was just referring to, because the reeds, they have something like that. They come... Yeah, white package, reeds. Is what I'm thinking of. I might be wrong. Because you tear open the individually wrapped, and then on the inside it's got this gummy thing. I'm just saying it's not exactly, but it is very good. It's chewy. It is a gummy, I guess. But stretchier. Fair enough. The only reason I know the Reed's brand is because... Yeah, Reed's. They're so good. I agree. Yeah, eventually it's just so yum yum. Yum, 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 yum. My favorite thing ever. I believe there's a hard version too, yeah. But the gummy ones are so good, I agree. They're unfortunately hard to find here. Sometimes. Not always. But sometimes I was like, no. Oh, wait. How much space do I need? Okay, I could just do it looks like with one. Yeah, do that. Alright, cool. And then... But, no, I really... Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's where I have to shop for a lot of my... the kinds of things I have to do at the end. So, yeah, I that's why I can find them. But, yeah, no, those are really good. I fell in love with them years ago. I still do like them. They also have a soda. Very good. It's easier to find. Except for their hard version. Not hard, as in alcohol, but like they have like levels of ginger. The one that's really hard to find is like the super extra strength ginger. But that was good too. Yeah. Ginger soda. Ginger beer. I'm pretty sure. I quite like it. So, you know. I am very much a ginger person. Actually, Canada Dry does not typically use a whole lot of actual ginger. They use flavoring. Shockingly.
See you later.
I mean, nowadays. They used to use more ginger, or maybe that's wrong. Maybe they've changed it again. I know. I only know because I really love my ginger ale, my ginger beer, my everything ginger. Probably because my gut. That's the way it is. No, I don't believe we have an apple Fanta Black. Except for in the ethnic/international section. Sometimes there is one there. I have seen it. I just don't see it often. That is true. I like myself a decent. Fair enough. I'm gonna be honest. I on occasionally enjoy just having the club soda. But yeah. No, I do know. I agree. Lots of good sodas are made by getting like either sparkling water or club soda, depends on how you're feeling. If you want a little bit more soda-y flavor or less. And then yeah, you add flavor. That's something. I think I've mentioned my corn allergy before. Although I do cheat on it, but because it's not that big of a. It's not as bad an allergy. But unless I go in the actual cornfields, that has nearly killed me. the going into cornfields, literally. Alright, where's the girl? Alright. Oh, wait, she's over here? How did I pass her? Because I'm blind. That's why. Anyway. Why here? Because I'm starting another quest, or finishing a quest. Alright. Hopefully she'll give me more money. Ah, you caught up with me. Duh. Although in reality, it's just a coincidence. I was planning on wandering around and seeing if I could go and level up in the dungeon. Really? So you didn't come to make sure I was okay? Wait, were you lying? Don't scare me like that. No. So does this mean you're going to stay with me until I'm finished? Kinda have to. Thank you. That gives me some comfort. Actually, I'm here to look at the secret shop, but you know what? That's sure. Fine. Alright, so how did you get here anyway? You had to cross through the Jade Forest, which is pretty dangerous. Yeah, about that. I asked a merchant friend of my dad's to bring me out here. Oh, this could be pretty good. In a lot of different ways. Like, I've liked oats. Oats are good. Buckwheat's good too. You like oatmeal juice? Well, I'm not sure I've ever gone there, but, you know, it sounds like it could be good. If a little, chewy at times. They come to Chatola for a bunch of work. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. I'm not doubting you. Like I said. It sounds like it could be pretty good. Just a little chewy, but, you know. What isn't a little chewy? It's gonna take me back too once I'm done. You don't need to worry about that. Fair enough. I get it. I do get it. I mean, it has to be... There has to be a certain fluidity to it. It has to be fluid, otherwise it's no longer a drink. I get that. Anyway, so, did you find any clues? Actually, I have no idea what to do next. This is my first time being somewhere that isn't Nemia, so I was kind of overwhelmed when I got here. Sochola is such a wonderful town. The sea is beautiful and the ocean breeze feels so good. Yes, and you are an amnesiac, Sherry. It hasn't changed a bit. Eh? I like beaches too, except for beaches don't like me. Unfortunately for me. Because, as I've mentioned before, I am really pale. And I do burn. And I don't know if you know this, but Florida has a lot of white sand beaches that reflect a lot of sun right back up on you. That make it doubly painful. Anyway. Yeah, I know. What hasn't changed? Huh? Why did I? Yeah. And he had said something. Fair enough. Let's add some insult to injury, okay? But the rest of my family does not burn in the way I do. Like, I got every recessive gene. I could get, okay? Like, I come from a family of darker hair and da 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 da. And I got the blonde hair, I got the blue eyes, and it's like, how? Literally. It's from my mom's side, so it really is like, the heck. I really... No one knows. Exactly. Yeah, I'm the shiny. I'm the shiny that somehow exists. With the skin that burns and the da 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 da. I'm the reminder that we do have family from, like, that England, Ireland, rather, that we are descended from people from that like, potentially the, like, Norwegian, Scandinavian kind of area. Like, I'm the, the most byproduct of that. Even, like, my one relative that is pale, A, they have the dark hair, and B, they still don't burn like me. So it's like, I'm the shiny. And now I understand why shinies don't really tend to exist too often in the wild of Pokemon. Anyway, so she's like, why do I remember things I don't know? This is the first time I've been here. I know this place. Gasp. You've been here before? It's like, I'm not going to say, because, I mean, character-wise, I know that my in-game character is not always the brightest. I'm going to blame the amnesia, but at the same time, it was obvious. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm pretty shocked myself, actually. But I remember now. Is this about the pendant? You know, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna have a semi-horrible ending. I can't explain why, but I remember everything. I have to go. Come with me. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, where is she? Where is she gone? She's gone to the beach. Yeah. Anyway. I have a feeling, I can't prove it, but they're going to reveal that for the last, like, potentially even 10 years, she's been raised by a family that adopted her. But her real family's from here, all along. And she had amnesia. Or amnesia. I'm sorry for running off. I just had to see something for myself. Is this beach? I remember it all now. I used to live here when I was small. With my real mom and dad. See, I told you. Amnesty? I told you. Amnesia. What about your parents' anemia? My parents' anemia are not my real mom and dad. And my real name isn't Sherry. It's Lynn. Ambrosia. Amnesia. Yeah. I was being silly, but it's amnesia. Everybody has amnesia, but not really. So you had amnesia? I must have. But now I know. Now I understand why I have this pendant. I don't know. Good question. Why I always wanted to look for shells. That doesn't answer why you wanted to look for shells. Amnesia or not. I guess somehow I subconsciously knew it would help me recover my nerves. That didn't help you do anything. It didn't help squat. It's like, all it did was make you go, that's weird. I wonder why I have a shell pendant that's from Shatola. Amazon? Good question. Amnesia. She couldn't remember anything. Yeah. And it's like, I must have known that it's like, no. All it did was make you go, why did I have a shell from Shatola? And whatever. And they're like, well, I should go to Shatola and see. But not tell my parents. Kind of thing. It's like, it wasn't going to help you do squat, girl. Let me recover my memories. And you didn't even, until I said something, she didn't even realize that yeah. You know what, that's fine. But how did you get amnesia? So there's one more place I'd like to go. Would you come with me? I would like to visit my real parents' home. They haven't left town, then I'm sure they're still in the same house. Like, see, this is why this is a horrible ending in its own way. It's like, if her parents are alive, then they haven't known that their daughter has been alive for who knows how many years. And she hasn't known that her parents are alive. Or that her real name wasn't even Sherry for years. Anyway, thank you. I remember exactly where it is. It's a pretty house looking out onto the sea. Let's go. All of the houses look out onto the sea. For Pete's sake. I mean, I guess for covering her memories is useful. And that she, did she go to the tavern? No. Good. I was gonna be like, she better not have gone to the tavern. Because that's not the house. All it really did is basically make everything she knew a lie. And, now have to be suspicious of her parents. Or the people who she thought were her parents. This is the house. My real home. That I probably only lived like 2 to 5 years in. Out of my most likely over 15 years of life. Where my real parents live. Well, I can't knock. Me? Why would I ask if I could knock? Should knock. None of the houses have doors. I think so. I want to see this through myself. But it's fine. Okay, here I go. If you don't get ready quick, then we're going to leave without you. Eep. What should I do? Somebody's coming. I didn't even knock on the door. There's no door! Who wrote this dialogue? Like, the doors were strips of cloth. Which isn't realistic for a door anyway. But, like, I'm wondering if Google Translate wrote it. Because it's like, there's been several things in this game I'm like, the heck? That's them. My real mom and dad. They still live there. Gasp. Mommy, Daddy, wait for me. Huh? Mommy, I want to go to the beach again. Is that one of the little kids that beat up the one guy? The one monster? That's sad, if it is, because it'd be like, really? No, it is her memories. Again, we just went Lugly. Oh, that'd be funny. Except she recognizes them. She recognizes the house. The reality is it's been probably like 10 years. Again, I'm going back to 10 years later. They didn't end up divorcing. They obviously... Yep, I want to find more seashells. Haha! You must have had a lot of fun picking the shells with that visitor before. Yeah, it's the little girl that found the shell with me. Are you kidding me? That's even worse. Yeah. Well, okay then. We can go tomorrow. Wait, but it's day and you're like... Literally, you could just walk down, pick up a shell, and come back. Yay! But this dramatic scene has to happen so that she's like, I guess my parents didn't. They just be like, do you want to go after them? Knew it. We can't do that. Also, the girl looked happy. Mom and Dad clearly giving her a happy childhood. Drama. I told you. I mean, in this case, look at this. Like, this is the worst ending. In a lot of ways. I'm going back to Nemia. The merchant will be waiting for me about now. I'm just going to be like, I understand. Because the fact of the matter is, it's like... I mean, in reality, if she does go in and confront them, she's then going to have to make choices because the fact is, well, she's got those memories now. The one who's, for an undetermined amount of time, been her parents, hasn't been these individuals. And in a way, it's going to make things very complicated. Because, most likely, not going to say it's definitive, but most likely, she was probably taken by like a monster where they got separated because of monsters. And then she ended up in Nemia because everybody ends up in Nemia somehow. And then she was adopted because the orphanage. Anyway, there's no home for me here anymore, and it's fine, really. It's like, at the same time, she should probably talk to them, but at the same time, it'd make her life a heck of a lot more complicated, but at the same time, she has the right to make that complication. It's just like, that's why it's the worst. It's a horrible ending no matter what. Let's meet again under the observation deck. Okay. Am I gonna go do that now? Yeah, I'll do that later. Because she won't go anywhere. Oh. It's either Hal... Hein. No, Hal. I still call him Hal. I will always call him Hal. Because he's Hal. Oh, hello, kid. There should be a secret shop right here. I want to know about it. Alright, yeah, here it is. But, yeah, no, I mean, it would make it very complicated no matter what, which is why it would be a horrible ending. Even if it gives it a positive spin at the end, the real ending is like, then the parents fight over her, if she does go and reveal the truth kind of thing. Because both sets of parents feel like, well, this is my child. In the end, she's going to have her own issues. Because she's at a pretty delicate stage of her life, probably. Yeah. You don't know what he's saying. Oh, who's there? Are you a traveler? You did well to find this hideout all by yourself. I mean, I think anybody could find this place. What is this place? This is Chief Canelo's hideout. I'm glad you found us. I was wondering how long it would take for someone to find us. This place is top secret. Koda. I know I will. I'm getting there. Can you understand him? Yep, drama. Well, I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, more or less. You mean you can't understand him? Were you raised by Canelus? Although you're not the only one. There's the girl in Arjane who seems to possibly be dating a Canelus, so, you know. I mean, I have to finish that quest to be certain, but, I mean, she at least seems to want to date the Canelu, so. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, that's not the point. I have a favor to ask. The Chief Canelu says he's collecting Canelu dolls, and he'd like your help finding them. Koro. He says they're scattered around, like, in lots of different places, so I can't go and look for them myself. But they seem really important to him, so I'd like to help him somehow. Also, Koro. Has there been a single Canelu I've met that isn't male? Weird. He says he'll reward you with a nice surprise if you find them for him. What do you say? Kona! He says thanks. Alright, we'll leave the rest with you. Yeah, I've got a couple. Kanivi! Okay, that's even funnier. Kana! You give the Canelu dolls to the Chief Canelu. Kana! The Chief Canelu seems pleased with this. Kana! I don't know. I feel like if you only have, like, effectively 2 consonants in it, it would be fast, right? The Chief Canelu says, gave you a surprise. Fence recipe. Konokani. Okay, I guess it's slower. I got green fence. Kana. Okay. Is that really all I get? 5. Okay, I need 10, I guess. Fair enough. I got fence recipe. I still don't know what I do with fences. Other than, I guess, make things look pretty. I'm still not sure. Alright, now I'm gonna return home since I've investigated this. And more importantly, getting through New York stuff, it's easier from here to go talk to the girl, and most likely, yeah. Although we might have more storyline later. Kind of hope so, just because it's like, girl.
Bye-bye.
I know you haven't made your choice. Because, let's be honest, she's a teenager. Probably. To young 20s. But, like, a delicate situation. She's going to definitively probably want to end up interacting with her family. Even though in reality, she doesn't feel like she should. At the same time, it'll make things complicated. But you know what? It is fine. And normal. Alright. To want to see family. Apparently there's a sibling going and doing something out there. I'm dropping slippers. Alright. Wait. Okay, so she went to the... Oh, wait, that's not it. Oh. Why is it so confusing? Technically... Alright, I need to go... Yeah, no. So there's a skinny one here. Thanks, kid. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, so she didn't actually go up. She's just right here. Okay. I know I've been constantly harping on about leaving this town and going to the sea. But there's something about the scenery and Nemea that calms me down. Yeah, because you've probably lived here most of your life, if I had to guess. Potentially. I know it's kind of strange. Again, going back to that, it's just the curiosity or the nagging feeling that you should be somewhere else. It's the only thing that's really, but yeah. That reminds me, I never told you why I lost my memories. Yeah. I guess you could call the cause something of a regular occurrence. We were traveling and our carriage was attacked by monsters. And I got separated from my parents. Next time I opened my eyes, I was in Nemea orphanage. See, I told you, everybody who gets lost ends up in Nemea somehow. Anyway, I must have had pretty bad shape, which is probably what caused me to lose my memories. Probably. I feel like I should be able to say I understand. I know I can't because it's not giving me that option. But, I mean, I'm an amnesiac myself. My character literally is. And also potentially, like, a humanoid form of the deity of this world. To some extent. If you know what I mean. Or I'm just gonna say I'm so sorry because I feel like that's awful is discourteous to myself. Whereas I'm so sorry, there's at least some understanding. Yeah. I'm sure my real parents believe I died in that attack. Monsters don't usually leave bodies to find after all. Well, honestly, I think the answer I would give is, again, not here. Because I think, again, it would be the, like, I'm sorry to hear that, or, because I'm not like, but you're alive. Because it's like, I mean, obviously, they didn't find her, though. Or they didn't search because there was no reason to assume that she was alive. After all, monsters are pretty brutal. And a little child is gonna be dead. Potentially. And that you should tell them, again, that goes back to the whole, but I think between the two, I'd be more likely to say, but you're alive, because it's just like, I mean, it wasn't that hard to search Nemea. Because going back to it, every kid somehow ends up in Nemea. I know what you're thinking. It would be best if they know I'm alive, right? No. I'm just amazed that nobody went looking for you. You saw that little girl, right? Lugli, I think her name was. Never mind wildest dreams that I think I'd have a sister so pretty. And see, that's the thing. I had to get to far enough along after her death, or potential death, for them to actually end up having kids again. So yeah, they've obviously moved on after my death. And I have a new family, so everything's fine. I'm just gonna say you were really okay with this because it's like, again, I feel like overall it'd be far more difficult on her because the thing is, well, yes, they are her biological parents. At this point, they're akin to strangers to her, probably. Whether she'd ever admit that or not. Especially since even if she has the memories, there's a potential chance that she doesn't connect herself to the memories. Because she would have been young enough. I'm sorry, I need some time to think on it. Not only that, But I'd like to keep this all a secret from my parents here in Nemi, if you don't mind. Yeah, because then you'd have to admit that you went to, I want to talk to them about it when I know for sure what I want to do. No, you want to talk to them about it when you know they won't be mad at you for going to another... I guarantee it. It's like, I'm going to get in trouble. Anyway, I'll see you around. And thanks again for having with me to the shuttle. I didn't really... Anyway, this is where I say it's complicated. Because... money and sugar. Ooh. Because in technicality... I need tea. Yeah. Wait, no. I'm alone. you were that a while ago. Sorry. Went down the wrong pipe. The tea. But in the end, she's like, yeah, no. I think I've decided. Nope. I kind of love those. She's going, look, it's just going to make it more complicated. I mean, overall. She has to decide what she wants to do. Which means there's going to be another quest, probably. Potentially some big money is involved. Can't guarantee anything, obviously. But, depending on what she decides to do, she might decide she wants to go back. And just try and see. Or she might not. Alright. And then there's a quest over here that I can do. I'm just gonna end up coughing now. Alright, who's the one who needs these kids? More kids. Any voices wanted, by the way. I'd like to know. I'm gonna take that as a no then. Or the streams ended up behind. I can't guarantee which. So I'm just gonna do the voices. That I feel like doing, I guess. Or no voices. Well, give it back. That's my dolly. Stop being such a crybaby. I asked if I could borrow it. Did ya? Give it back. Oi, you cheeky monkeys. What's going on here? Wait, that's a kid. You made it go cry again? What have you done this time? Oh dear. Oh, Leo? I don't know why she's crying. I just wanted to borrow her toy. I did ask. Did he? I don't know. I guess. Man. He did. But then he took it from me first. Aha! So he'd already taken it when he asked if he could borrow it. I thought of it after. Kids. Now, you know she hasn't been at the orphanage for very long. As her senior, you should know better than to treat her like that. Oh, are you Annie's replacement, kiddo? Or are you the side for the boys? Also, I feel like age-wise, it's very hard to tell who's what age. If you want to borrow her toy, you have to ask permission first, okay? Okay, sorry. It's not me you should be apologizing to. Sorry I took your doll. It's okay. Good. Now we're all friends. Play nice, okay? Ah, those cheeky monkeys. How old are you? Looks like we didn't even need to intervene. Who are you? I'm glad they made up. Yeah. It's reassuring to know that Leo always comes running when he hears the kids fighting. I'm still new here, so I still got a lot to learn, but I have to admit, Leo's basically doing my job for me. Right. He's a great role model for the younger kids, and he always goes out of his way for them. So he's like an older brother to them. Yeah, but there's something that's been playing on my mind recently. I think he's been sneaking out of the orphanage at night. And leaving Mimia. Well, he's probably trying to become a soldier. Seems like it's something that all the little boys want to do. I just happened to see him once while I was out on patrol. I tried asking him about it, but he just brushed me off and made some vague excuse. Huh. What could he be up to? It's okay, soon. Let me finish this and then I'll help you out. Like I said, your bladder is the best timer. And it'd be fine if he stayed in town, but I can't help but worry about him going outside anymore. I finished my day, baby. Probably not. I don't suppose you could find out what he's been getting up to, could you? I would check up with him myself, but I'm way too busy at the orphanage to get away. Yeah, I don't mind. I feel like a pushover. Thank you. There's some bad people out there. I just worried about who he might be. You just said that you just joined. You don't know what he's doing. For all you know, all he is doing is going and food. Thank you so much. Come back at night. Not today. Thank you. I meant to do some grading and I forgot. Whatever. Oh wait, is it at night? Got it. Not quite night, but I don't feel like hanging around. I feel like putting, you know what, go and planting this stuff. Also, now that I have some sugar, oh, I can make the Mont Blanc, but I need the king cake. I suspect there must be something I'm missing. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'll finish up real quick. I promise. Yeah, I will. Oh, you're breaking my heart, baby. Meow. Yeah, I know. He's going meow, 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 meow. He's like, come on, mommy. I'm just trying to finish my day real quick. And get through things. Although I can let him out and let him say hello. Or let him come and say hello. If you'd like to say hello to him, I could do that. He's not gonna like it. He's gonna be like, why? Alright. Give me a second. Come here, Suna. Let's see if I can't get you. I know you'll meow. Oh, whoops. I should pause. Come here, baby. Alright. I'm gonna let him out so that he can go run to the potty. But he's saying hello first. Say hello, Suna. Can you say hello for me? No? Well, he says no. He will not say hello. He just says go and say no. Alright. Come on, baby. Yeah, I know, he's so cute. Come on, baby. And knock something over, as you just said. Alright. Let's go. Well, I thought he had to go potty. Apparently, he just wanted to eat. Probably will go to the potty in a minute. But, yeah, he is a sweetie. He's a cutie. He mostly just gets... When he gets upset, he just cries. Oh, he's extremely fluffy. Well, he's a sweetie. I think my first picture on my Twitter, like, I don't have that much on there, but is my cat. He's sleek. He's more sleek than fluffy. My sister's cat, the hedge cat's more along the lines of fluffy. But he is certainly, he is kind of fluffy. He certainly knows how to make himself be the fluffiest. That's for sure. Oh. What's this? I didn't even realize this was here. Wow. Yeah, he's adorable. Suspicious lake. What's this? No, I don't want a fish. I want an item. But yeah, he's a cutie. Who dares to interrupt my sleep? Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, it's a Sahagin. Hey, you. Who are you? This my hill. You got that? Yes, Mr. Sahagin. I should be asking you the same thing. What? You found me here sleeping? Yeah. Blub blub. What a beautiful house. Oh, I get it. You want to present that house to me? No. That's really nice of you. You know what they say about kindness, right? It keeps the doctor away. That's my house. What? You dare to own a house? I don't even own a house. Oh, I'd love to have you as a guest, but I suspect that Arya would not put up with it. Whew, I'm getting all discombobulated. Oh, maybe should really stop getting my fins in a twist over everything these humans do. I am a Sahagin. I own this hill. Do ya? You want to live on this hill? Alright, I think he wants to come back in. I think he's done running around. Now he wants to fly. Come back in. Yep, come back in. You goose. He's being a little goose. A silly goose. But I'm gonna finish up. Like I said, I do want to finish my day. And I don't want him crying and waking up everybody else in the house. So I'm letting him back in until he wants to go back out, until he wants to go back in. Anyway, he's my precious baby. And has as many health issues as I do. That he does. He is so cute. And big. He's like huge. Like if you were to take his I love cats too. Here's a funny story. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Well, I had a specific kind of cat I always dreamed of having. And my brother always dreamed of having a male cat. Right? Or not male cat, but he dreamed of having a male pet that was his kind of thing. And then we got the cats. And the one that he ended up getting, or desiring, / ending up with, is the one that I'd always kind of wanted, that kind of cat. And I ended up with the male cat. And it's funny how life works. The male sibling. The only, and the most likely runt. Though you would not know it this day. That you got to pay. I've got to get the land tax people off my back, you see. Fair enough. So here's what you can do for me. Out there in the world are some very special kind of fish. They're called rare fish. You're gonna catch them and bring them to me. Male as in boy cat. I got the boy cat. He's the only boy out of their litter of 4. All 3 of the others were girls. But I love him. He's so big and fluffy and huggable. And to be honest, he doesn't mind hugs. Yeah. He ended up being the only boy. Like I said. But it's the same time, it's like, it's the one we each loved the most. It just ended up being opposite of what, like, my mom was like, what the heck? Yeah, oh yeah, he's a bit like a plush. Not as much, though, as my sister's cat. The hedge cat, as I'm not allowed to say her name, even though that, yeah. Oh, hello. Have you come to say hello? No, you've come to say, pet me. Anyway, but yeah, no, hedge cat is far more plushy-like than this one. She will, literally just sit there and get hugged. But, now Dasunabuna, he likes coming up and sitting in laps. So he's more like a little lap warmer. Which could be nice during the winter. And he loves his collars with bells, although he also likes to tear off his collars with bells. And make them ring. See, you can hear him making it ring, maybe. Like, ring. Look, I made the bell ring. Yes, you did. You did it again. Hey. And he understands too much English. Yeah, he's kind of a sleepy type. He doesn't get out of my tea. I know. You like all this. I'm gonna sniff the cough drops. Because he doesn't like that stuff. But, and of course he's gonna steal it. Baby. Nah, he doesn't bite in that one. Not really. It's more like... He's not really a biter or a scratcher. He's just a howling, sobbing, and saying, "Why, mama?" kind of type. Ironically. If he doesn't get his way. You would think he'd be more of a... But, yeah. He's like, give me all the pets. I've also taught him how, like, he's learned to pose for pictures. Yeah. Are you trying to get on my lap? Fine. 1 second. Oh, nope. I moved too much. Oh well. As long as he's not, like, trying to knock anything over. Well, it's more like... Oh, you booger. Yeah. I ended up taking pictures of him with my phone so much that he's learned to pose. To get the pictures. Because then I end up petting him. Because he's too cute. And he's a baby. And my baby. Even though he's almost 6 now, I think. Or might be 6. Are you 6? He's a big baby. That knows too much English. But yeah. I guess he's a little photogenic. So cute. Yeah, he's a big boy. He is over 11 pounds. And he's not fat. In that way. So, yeah. Pretty big cat. Yeah. We were sure that none of the cats were going to be over 5 pounds. Because their mama wasn't. And, not a one of them. They're all bigger than their mama ever was. Anyway, alright. Got that? Very simple, I know. Don't look, Rivet. Lect it. Don't you know who you're talking to? Fine, I have no choice. I'll give you a reward if you bring me the rare fish. We got a deal? Yeah. I'll let you in on a little secret. Alright. Like I said, I'm just trying to finish the day and then be done because Suna is ready for bed. And he's telling me he's ready for bed. In every way he knows how. He's like, come on, Mama. Finish. And the thing with he's saying Mama is because, hey, you gonna do it? He did this on his own. Yeah. No, I love streaming, like I said. I was in a good mood. Hi. I think that's the first, like, cat trying to sound like English word he ever said was, like, calling for me and calling me Mama. I don't know how he learned it, other than that we referred to his mama as a mama cat. But yeah. So yeah, when I say that he's like, he'll go, Mama, why? He goes, Mama, why? I know. He's not as bilingual as my brother's cat, who goes, hello, hello. Literally. Hey, you just gotta be careful with certain words, because he knows them. He knows them all. Kitty. Yeah, you're being, he's being naughty now to make me feel even more. Like, really? Sunya, come here. It's like, I'm not gonna speak because I know you want me to speak. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Nope. You're gonna be my buddy. Go sit on my lap for like a minute and let me finish the scene without being silly. I know a trick to catch the rare fish. Ooh, come closer. Oh, my TV cat. Sahagan taught you how to catch rare fish. Your fishing knowledge is now level 2. Nope. There. Now you know what to do. I'll leave the rest up to you. No? Yeah. You gotta make the... Here. Nope, you're just gonna say no? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You say mom now. Yep. You no longer a baby, are you? No. Are you cute? No. Alright, I understand. You're handsome. Oh. He knows too much English. Going, no, I'm not cute. It's, yeah, I see you. Rare fish. I'll be the Saha King in no time. Anyway. Oh, you didn't hear that. Ah, that's fine, man. The other guy, Harvestella, is also... You just gotta focus on catching those. I see you, and I see your plans. Look, but I know. Alright. What we're gonna do... Hey! No chewing on the wire. No chewing on the wire. You've never done that before. I know, you want me to take you to bed. You're like, Mama, everyone else went to bed. Why can't I go to bed? The answer is, I'm trying to finish my string. But I also didn't want to keep you from having to... Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's go find out what's in the chest. Ah. The tears. The tears. Alright. And I don't think I actually got the goods here. Alright. And finally, the only other place I think that has goods is... Oh, hopping back up to tell me bed. I get it. I get it. I'm finishing as fast as I can. Right? I gotta finish my day. Don't do that.
Welcome back.
Playful. Yeah, I know. They're like, look, I'm being playful, honest. That's you. Cost more. Kitty. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Stop. There. There. Alright. Okay. Only thing I haven't done, I guess. But I did that too. But nothing here. Alright. I see you, baby. I see you, baby. Just because I'm not looking at you. Alright. So. Gotta finish up. I think. Ah, yes. 300. Nice. I love chickens. Alright. Good boy. Yeah. And while I know what auto saves, saving here doesn't hurt, right? Right. Anyway, I know that what I was originally planning to do is, where it was doing in a pattern of Harvestella Violet, but because this was an extra stream, I'm going to do more Harvestella tomorrow. Just because, well, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll do more Harvestella tomorrow, unless the desires are different in like the next... I'll give it a minute, okay? But other than that, I could probably do Harvestella, because I like it. And then I'm gonna probably do the, as I said, the Violet on Friday, and then do Harvestella for Christmas Eve. Yeah. I think it's, well, I know it hasn't actually been a minute, but I think it's been a while. I just wanted to give it long enough that, yeah. Anyway, it has been a pleasure having you. I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't, totally understandable. If I do, I will be happy. But yeah. Yeah. Pleasure having you. Hope to see you again someday. Yeah. Bye-bye for now.